what happens, when American adults and children start dying? What happens with this technology? Because biotechnology is technology that mimics biology. And so what happens when that gets into our system? And now they can track us on our phones, but they can actually track you wherever you go. So I say to these people that are going along with the plan, and then what? So adults and children start dying, and then what? America is taken over by a foreign government through either the World Health Organization, which is controlled by the CCP. Okay, and then what? Do you think the devil's going to honor his word and reward you for your work? Whether you're a sheriff that's going along with this plan, a congressman, or a school board, at some point, you are no longer safe, and your family is no longer safe. So they want to reduce the population to 500 million, I believe, by 2030 or something like that. And then I think Elon Musk said it's going to be down to 1.5 billion by 2027. And humans are going to be replaced with humanoids. Why are you going along with this plan? You are not going to be spared. I am being hunted down right now like an animal for telling the truth, for giving people documentation so that they can protect their communities and protect their children. And that's why the government wants me dead. I guess, their number one target right now. So to those people who are going along with this plan, eventually you will not have a future anymore either. Either you will be executed, murdered with this technology, or you will be continued to be experimented on, you and your children, with these technologies. And keep in mind, when I talk about these technologies, they're nanotechnology. That's not a crazy word. It has to do with the size, and typically it's less than 1,000 nanometers, or it could be just less than one micrometer, which is 1,000 nanometers. Why is that so dangerous? Because when people got injected or inhaled or ingest lipid nanoparticle technology, it goes straight into your cells. It disrupts the mitochondria. It changes your DNA, and these host electromagnetic fields. So it does unbelievable damage to your circulatory system, to your heart, to your respiratory system. And because of the size, they're able to go straight to your brain. They cross the blood-brain barrier. This has never happened before. Viruses are thousands of times or tens of thousands of times the size of these nanoparticle technologies. So these are absolutely weapons. I don't know why there isn't a sense of urgency to remove these. So we have to stand up now like your lives depend on it. And the people that are going along with this plan, or people who have been intimidated. My friends in Florida, because they were working with me, have been harassed, threatened, and they've tried to kill them. This has actually happened. So what do you think is going to happen as this plan progresses? They don't want Americans around anymore. If you go along with this plan, you also are going to be on the list eventually. So I think that those people who are going along with it, I just pray that they wake up and see what is happening. This nanoparticle technology is being used in the injections, it's being used in our food supply, it's being used in plants, it's being aerosolized. It's literally hijacking the cellular makeup of plants around the globe, and algae in our oceans and our lakes. This is absolutely to the destruction of humanity, these nanoparticle technologies, and people need to understand that. We actually have, in Florida, Surgeon General Ladapo identified over 16,000 Floridians that died from cardiac complications within 6 months, 3,500 within 1 month, after getting the nanoparticle technology injections, what we're calling vaccines. 16,000 people died in the state of Florida from these shots, according to Surgeon General Ladapo, just from heart complications. And they couldn't attribute it to anything else, right? We know the World Health Organization, wants to be this global superpower. And who is the World Health Organization being controlled by? The Chinese Communist Party, right? So these people who are saying, well, the only way out is to do military tribunals. Okay, and then what? So you want to do military tribunals, you want to use the UN, United Nations, or another organization. Then America will be convicted of international biowarfare crimes greater than Germany. And we will be annihilated 1,000 times more. And then what's going to happen? We will be invaded. We're already being invaded with our open borders. And then we're supposed to just give up all of our rights and surrender to the Chinese Communist Party. And so is our military. And I want our military to remember, you did take an oath. And under the Universal Code for Military Justice, you are to uphold the Constitution and to protect the American people. So James Giordano, what he says is, he says, look, the best war field is a friendly field. a friendly field. So what does that mean? It means that you get your enemy to agree to what they're doing to you, right? So there's no conflict. So you have a friendly battlefield. So, if we're being told that the mRNA technologies, we know that they're harmful. Dr. Art Malone has said they are harmful, but then he also says there's nothing we can do about it to get them removed. Now they have a friendly battlefield, right? Because we aren't fighting back. I mean, how great is that? You have people who work for the enemy come into the movement and act like they're our friends, act like they're on our side. I'm sorry people don't understand sociopathy. I'm sorry they don't understand that there's evil in the world. But if someone has sociopathy and they have ill intentions for you, they want to harm you, they don't tell you that they plan on harming you. They tell you whatever it is you need to hear so that you trust them. That's why. Now, the problem is none of our leaders are recommending anything that can immediately stop this attack. I am, and that's why I'm being hunted down today or the last couple of weeks. I have not been in contact with any friends, any family, anyone for their own safety. This is the first time I've turned my cell phone on in 2 weeks. So it's for my safety and it's for your safety. But I want you guys to know I am being hunted down. And I forgive my friends and any other people that I'm close to that stabbed me in the back. I've been set up to be poisoned. I forgive you. I know that you were threatened. And people say, well, what, Karen, why are you still doing this? And this may be the last time you guys ever see me, I'm honest. I knew what I signed up for. But I'm sorry. But I chose to sacrifice instead of suffer. So when you sacrifice, you give everything, including your life, right? For the greater good. And to me, I just gave everything up to God. I shouldn't be here today. I am protected because of God. I know the CIA and the FBI and the Clintons and Obama apparently are like, what the hell is she doing still being alive? And I just praise God. I've been reading Psalms every day, written by King David over and over again. And I've been praying over and over again for a hedge of protection. And again, if you wonder where I am, I'm at Barcelona. It's in Mexico. Because I was not safe in the United States. And I'd like to know who told the CIA to kill me. I'll never find out, but I would love to know who said she's a threat to our objectives, make her go away. So I've gone really long on this. I'm gonna end it now. But to those that support me, I love you. And please do something. I gave you the evidence. It's all on my Substack to actually stop this attack on America and humanity. And I just ask that you take action. Our lives depend on it. Our children's lives depend on it. And humanity does too. When you work for the CIA and the FBI and the Pentagon, you don't leave. You can't leave. The only exit is death, right? We need soldiers. We need moms and dads. We have to take the responsibility to save our country, and not be misled by our leaders. What do we need? What's the most important thing? To get the shots out of the communities, to have independent experts look at them and show you the nanoparticle technology, right? And show what's being done. And then also ask, where else is this being used? No one was told they were injected with nanoparticle technologies. They thought it was a biological agent. And the FDA classifies these technologies as electromagnetic devices. No one was told they were injected with electromagnetic devices. These were only developed to cause harm to humanity. They are gene editing technologies. Once you edit the genome of a species, that is the extermination of that species. I just beg people, I've done so much work to try to save this country. I just beg you to go to my Substack, to get those letters, and take action to save America. I want you guys to know I am very healthy. I'm a great swimmer, and I'm not suicidal. I'm here fighting for you and for the future of humanity. So everyone that supports me, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And I'm a little bit teary-eyed because I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely exhausted from trying to stay alive. Anyway, this is a long one. Thank you so much. God bless you. And love to you all. Bye.